body bags where horror lies.
Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome to week 13 here on Body Bags. I am your host Moodz616, and thank you once again for stopping in. Alrighty, so week 13 is upon us, the end of November. Yeah, alrighty, so for this week, had to do this film. I just recently picked this up. I've been hearing nothing but good things. I'm a big fan of the director. The director is also directed The Machine Girl, Robo Geisha, Dead Sushi, films like that. So, you know, basically I already knew what I was getting myself into with, you know, this batshit Japanese crazy shit. But anyways, the film I want to review today is Zombie Ass, Toilet of the Dead. Now, it's one of the greatest titles for a movie ever. It's just, you know, right away it's just going to be absolutely ridiculous. Alright, so getting into the plot of this one. It follows a karate student named Megumi. I might be pronouncing that wrong. The names are really odd. Anyways, she's basically suffering because her sister recently had committed suicide, and she feels like she was kind of responsible for it, that she couldn't really help her out and stuff. So basically she tags along with a group of older friends to the woods, like kind of on a trip or whatever, to, you know, to clear her mind and, you know, get more free. So when they arrive there, one of her friends, she has been dying to be a model, and she also heard a rumor that there is inside some of the trout that were in the river, there might be a parasite in there that the models eat to keep themselves skinny. So of course they catch a fish, and the girl, what's her name, Maki, she takes this parasite out of this trout and eats it. And of course, nothing good of that is going to happen, or nothing good from that is going to happen. So, so she eats this parasite, and shortly after she's having really bad stomach cramps, starts farting, and shit like that. So she goes to the nearest outhouse and, you know, starts to take a shit, and she's farting everywhere. And she basically kind of resurrects these zombies that were, you know, in this toilet. As she's taking a shit, this fucking zombie comes out of the toilet and attacks her and shit like that. What they didn't know when they arrived in the woods, that nearby there was a doctor, he's kind of like a mad scientist. He's been doing tests on these parasites and on these zombies and stuff. Because basically what had happened was, these parasites attached themselves to these fish. They got into the animals, and the people of this village were eating these animals and stuff, and they all got infected and stuff. So this doctor's doing some tests and trying to figure out what's going on. But in reality, he's kind of up to no good himself. So he kind of infects everybody with, well, he does infect everybody with these parasites because, like I said, he's up to no good. One night they're having dinner and stuff like that, and he mixes in like this parasites into the spaghetti, so everyone gets infected and shit. And of course, all fucking hell breaks loose in this crazy ass fucking over the top, batshit crazy Japanese extravaganza. And I will leave the plot right there. Now, this movie had me fucking bawling from the start of it right to the end. Like, there is so much over-the-top ridiculousness. If you've seen Machine Girl and Robo Geisha and Dead Sushi and stuff, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, those movies are so over-the-top. First off, I will start with the effects. The effects are done probably 50-50, probably more practical effects than CGI, but the CGI is done very well. The kills in this movie are fantastic. They're so creative. They're just hilarious. There's one scene where this zombie gets the head blown up, and fucking this eye flies across the room down one of the friends' mouths, and he ends up eating it. It fucking made me laugh so hard. It's just ridiculous. But so much farting in this film, and shitting, and the way the zombies attack is by their asses, because this parasite that's infected all these people goes through the ass, and that's how they fight. They fight with the parasite through their ass and stuff. It is absolutely fucking hilarious. So much fun. The movie runs about 85 minutes, and it's really a good time right from the start to the very end. Now, the end battle is absolutely fucking ridiculous between Megumi and the Mad Doctor's daughter, who, yeah, it's just a fucking phenomenal battle. It's absolutely ridiculous. A lot of farting. Yeah, it's just, I don't know what really to say about this movie. If you like over-the-top, like, it's obviously a Zomcom kind of deal, but if you like these over-the-top Asian films, definitely check this out. This was a really, really fucking fun movie. I had such a great time with it. Now, the acting, you can tell, is just over-the-top. Now, by the one guy in this movie, he's got this hilarious, like, old-school kind of Asian mushroom top cut, and his acting is just so over-the-top. It's so funny to watch him. Loved it. But, yeah, there's not really a whole lot more to say. You really kind of got to see this to believe it. It's just, it's a fun fucking time. You can't take it serious like any of these type of movies, but if I had to rate this, I'd probably give it probably an 8 out of 10. It's just that much fun. I had such a good time. So much good effects in it, though. Really good effects. I was really impressed with the CGI, you know, parasites and stuff. They did a really good job with it, so... yeah, I mean, what else can I say about zombie-ass Toilet of the Dead? It kind of speaks for itself. You know, just a lot of farting and gore. It's really good. It's just really fucking fun. So, yeah, definitely check this out. Released by Tokyo Shock. So, transfer's really, really fucking good. Sounds awesome. So, yeah. But, yeah, week 13 here on Body Bags. I'm your host, Moodz616. Thank you for stopping in and watching and commenting. And yes, I will check you guys next week for Theme Week. Yeah, and Danny will be up with the first video for Theme Week next week. So, peace out, homies.